It's all about humanity.
Yo, what's good gamers? Peter here with Mooseman Games, and in today's War Robots video, I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips and tricks to get the most out of your Ravana, or Ravana, however you pronounce it. I'm not sure about that one. So, Ravana and Nightingale just became available in the workshop, so I expect to see a lot more of these guys popping up on the battlefield, especially that Ravana. So hopefully my tips and tricks today help you get the most out of it. Okay, tip number one, don't use your ability just to walk faster unless you're 500 meters or more away. So you can see here, I was about 600 meters away, which is why I used the dash to get closer and close some distance. However, as you can see, by the time I get within 300 meters, which is my engaging distance, I have both of my abilities fully recharged, okay? So what would have happened is if I was, like 300 meters away or like 400 meters away and then I dashed in, by the time I was engaging, I wouldn't have had enough time to replenish my ability, which puts me at a more risky or vulnerable position. So use your dash to close distance only if you are, I would say, 500 meters or more away. Any closer than that and you're putting yourself at extra risk. All right, tip number two is it seems very obvious, but use your ability to avoid damage and take cover. So you can see here, I used it to close the distance, take this guy out, and then immediately used it again to avoid the bulk of the damage from that Aljun that was hiding around the corner. But note, I didn't just use my ability and then run in circles. You might see that, I see it quite often. Ravana will use their ability to avoid damage, but they just kind of run in a circle, and then when their ability runs out, they are just as vulnerable as they were before, so it's kind of just delaying their death. Whereas here, what you want to do is use your ability wisely, use it to get behind cover, and then from there, look, I can't be killed, and I can also spend the time to recharge my ammo and recharge my abilities before continuing the engagement. Tip number three, use burst weapons and make sure that you have as much ammo as possible before engaging. So as you can see here, I have a clear line of sight with the enemy over here. However, I refrained from immediately just shooting my ammo at them because a number of things can happen if I don't have full ammo. Okay, so if my ammo is half full, what you find can often happen is you might shoot all of your ammo and then you're out of ammo just, when the player's like got that much health left, and you have almost killed them, but you don't have enough ammo to finish the job, and then someone else will just swoop in and steal your kill. And as you can see in this instance, this guy was already fighting with another guy, so if that happened, that would have been really annoying. I would have been out of ammo, and the other guy would have stolen the kill, and not only would he have stolen the kill, he would have then been able to take me out because I would be left with no ammo and no kills. Tip number, what are we on? Number four is use your ability to outlast your enemy's ability. So as you can see here, we had that Aljun that was flaming on me. I used both of my Transcendence dashes to completely avoid his flight. Now I should be able to completely take him out, but for some reason, my weapons just weren't firing. I was pressing the fire button, no ammo was coming out, and so I died. But I should have been able to complete, to win that engagement. Next tip, if possible, be next to cover before engaging. So if you saw just then, what happened is I made sure I was right next to this piece of cover here. I emptied all of my ammo and then I was immediately able to be behind cover so that I'm not exposed, because once you fire your ammo at the enemy, you are giving away your position, which obviously in this case could be very dangerous. We've got an Ao Ming with laser weapons, which is a very deadly combination, so you don't want to get caught by that. As you can see, I'm moving from cover to cover. So I'm still out of range, but I'm making sure, look, I'm staying behind cover. You can see they try and shoot at me there, but they can't because I've got that cover in front. And now I'm making sure, I'm checking that there's no one else around me before I unleash my salvo upon this dude over here. So yeah, look, staying close to the cover. I'm not charging out in front because I know I'm going to be out of ammo soon. So I'm staying next to cover. And next tip. So I'm using my first Transcendence to avoid taking damage from that Aljun over there. And now this one is a very handy little one. You see, I'm engaging this Ares here, and I'm waiting. I could have used my ability to avoid damage earlier, but I waited until they used their shield, and then I used my ability to get in their shield and finish the kill. Okay? So if you use that ability too early, I would have stopped right in front of them and not been able to do any damage because of their shield. Next up, healing doesn't work while your ability is active. Look at this. I hit the heal button and then I hit Transcendence just to demonstrate, and you see that the healing completely stopped. Okay, so if you've got healing equipped with your Ravana like I do, don't use the healing and the Transcendence at the same time. Another tip is to use it to get out of lockdown. So as you can see, I was locked down and then I wasn't locked down when I used my ability, whereas I would have died a lot sooner and not got that extra damage in before my death if I hadn't used my ability. Okay, here, what I'm doing is I can see that there's an Owl Jun on the left who could have easily flown up and stolen that kill. So I use my dash to get around the corner, get in a direct line of sight where I can now get this kill, whereas, you know, if I hadn't used that dash to get around the corner, that Owl Jun would have stolen that kill. And what I'm doing here now, I use the ability to get out of his flames, and I can now, you know, do a lot of damage to him, get him down to the last stand, and then get my kill stolen by an Ao Ming. So dash to secure a kill. Okay, this is our last tip of this video today. And it's not what's happening right now. At the moment, I was trying to get a bit closer to this Blitz over here. However, I had someone shooting me from behind in the butt. Someone trying to freeze my butt, so I had to use that dash to get out of there. And then I had to use it again here to get out of lockdown. Like I said earlier, it's a great way to get out of being locked down and save yourself getting kills while you can't move. But this current engagement is what I want to show you. So when you've got a Blitz, which you'll be seeing a lot more of with the new legendary pilot that's just come out, you'll be seeing a lot more of these. My biggest tip is to use Transcendence to avoid being suppressed and locked down. So as you can see, I completely avoided being suppressed by that Blitz there because I dashed through his suppression. And your dash does last long enough to get through their entire kind of suppression, because it is 3 shots instead of, it's not just 1 suppression shot, it's 3 shots, but your Transcendence does last long enough to get through all 3 of those shots without being suppressed. So very handy tip. It's going to be more handy as you start to see more Blitzes coming out these days. Okay, but that is it. So I'll just leave you with that cool little image there. But that is it for today's video. So I hope you learned a few tips and tricks about the Ravana and you are able to better pilot your Ravana out on the field. It is a very strong and formidable foe. There will be lots of them out there. They're going to be really annoying, but hopefully with what you've learned in this video, you can get the most out of yours and dominate on the battlefield. All right, that's going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. Share this video with any of your clanmates or anyone you know that plays the game that could benefit from using the Ravana in these ways. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. I'm missing subscribers. I feel like I need more. We need to grow this community that we've got going on here. But for real, I really love my community that I've got. If you haven't yet subscribed, I would appreciate it. And for those of you that do watch all of my videos, leave me a comment down below. I want to do a celebration for my 100 subscribers. I know it was a little bit ago, but we want to celebrate 100 subscribers. So let me know, what do you want to see as a celebration video? Do you want a live stream from me? Do you want another episode of Trash Hangers? Do you want me to collaborate with someone? Let me know what you want to see and we'll make it happen. Anyways, talked enough. Thanks for the video. Have a great day and I'll see you later. Peace.